How much of Ross is in Scott?
It's difficult. We look the same and we have the same accent. But other than that, he's very different to me. He's a lot more confident than I am and much more funnier. That's kind of the pressure as well of being up for Best Comedy Performance, because you kind of think, does that mean that I have to be funny when I get up on stage? Because the writers make Scott funny. I'm not funny in real life at all.
How does the public take to you, when you're out and about?
Well, it was really difficult at first because I think Scott was a bit of a Marmite character and a lot of people didn't take to him, they didn't warm to him initially. But more so now, I think that he's found happiness with John Paul and he's kind of chilled out a bit. I feel like the audience are warming to him, which is lovely for me because it's not very nice when you read awful tweets and stuff. And yeah, but it's good now. I'm happy now.
Right. Well, you say you found a relationship with John Paul, but it's a difficult one.
Will it? Won't it? Will it? Who knows? I think whatever happens, it's going to be a really rocky road between Scott and John Paul. And also, John Paul is Scott's first love. And I always think with first loves, there'll always be something between them because of that. But yeah, whether or not they'll stay together, I don't know. Time will tell.
You can't tease anything.
I can tell you that it's going to be a very rocky road. Yeah.
So you say you've been in it 18 months now. How are you coping with the workload? Because soaps aren't like normal television.
Well, I think I kind of knew what to expect because I used to script edit and storyline. So I storylined Emmerdale and I script edited Emmerdale for a while. So I kind of knew how punishing. I knew what I was letting myself in for.
Were you an actor before you got the role?
Yeah. So I was acting from being 21 until about 27, and then when I got to 27. Things dried up and I wanted to get a mortgage and do all of that, and I became a storyliner.
Right, oh, that's brilliant. So do you have loads of ideas for your character?
It's really strange because people always say to me, Ross, why don't you, if that's what you used to do, why don't you storyline something yourself for Scott? And as yet, I've not done that. Because I kind of thought, well, it's not my job anymore. But yeah, maybe in the future I might put my thinking cap on and have a few ideas.
Yeah, you've got enough trouble learning the lines.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to learn my lines the night before. Some people are brilliant. Some people can sit in the makeup chair and just learn, they'll learn them then and there that morning. I can't do that.
Lot of long, hard study.
The night before. I go through it the night before, and then when I'm on the floor the next morning, I'm kind of all right then.